Hello, welcome to Pandora FMS. Today we're going to learn how to create Snmp versions 1, 2, and 3 models. Snmp is a protocol that allows exchanging information, that is, relevant Snmp messages about device configuration. It is important that the devices have Snmp management activated in order to make queries from the server or console. To create Snmp models, follow these steps. First, go to Pandora FMS console where you have your agents configured with the respective models. Resources, Manage Agents. In this view, you have all the agents in your environment. Here you can manage your agents. Each agent is associated with an IP from your network environment. These agents have models that collect different information from the devices. Within the agents, there's a list of models where you can create, delete, or modify the agent models. The second step is to access the agent models you want to retrieve information from. Then for creating network models and collect network device metrics, always choose network server models. Create a new network server model, since you're going to use Snmp. Generate an Snmp model that collects information about the network traffic received by an agent interface. In the section Base Options, select the Network Management Library and the type of check, in this case if in octets _if1, for the agent interface where you're going to collect information. When selecting the library, you see how the library settings are applied. In this case, we leave the name of the default module selected by the library. It is important to know the type of data that you're going to retrieve in order to create the model correctly and make it not return erroneous data to the selected data type. In this case, for Snmp traffic models, the type Remote Snmp Network Agent incremental data is selected to return a number that is increased when receiving packets. Below, it asks for the target IP address, in this case, the agent's IP. Another important aspect is the community the device belongs to. Since an Snmp community defines a group of devices and systems, and only members of the same community can exchange Snmp messages. A device can be a member of multiple communities. The Snmp community will be public by default. To understand an Snmp frame in detail, we can describe it as a set of embedded fields. The main piece of information is the OID that defines the value to be read, get, or written set. Each OID number corresponds to a system component. In this case, the OID of if in octets is 1.3.6.1.2.1.2.1.10.1. Now finally choose the Snmp version and create it. Each version proposes a manager agent model. In version 1, the only security system will be the community, sending plain text. In version 2, improvements were included compared to the original version, improving communication. Inside the device, it will be necessary to allow external Snmp connections to the device through the interfaces indicating the incoming requests through UDP port 161 to be able to check with Pandora FMS and configure the community it belongs to, public. For devices with Snmp version 3, it will be essential to have configured an authentication name, an authentication password, and the encryption password, as well as to have defined access permissions and the encryption algorithm so that the agent can be authenticated with the entered data and be able to retrieve information through the module. For creating different versions in Snmp models, follow the same steps as in version 1, except for version 3, where you must indicate the authentication name, the authentication password, the encryption password, the privacy method, the authentication method, and the established security level. Once created, you can check its execution by going to the agent's view and forcing the execution of the model to verify that its status is normal. And that's it for today. We really hope we helped you create Snmp models and answered your questions. See you in the next video. Bye!